Hello, good evening, everyone. How are you doing? Hope you're doing okay. Welcome to Stash Watch number 23. Yes, can't believe it's say it's every week really, but the numbers keep going by very, very quickly. But here we are. So yeah, hope you're doing all right. Hi, Scotty. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Having a good evening. Yeah. So yeah, honestly, 23, crazy. But yes, so those you don't know, what I do in Stash Watch is generally, well, I used to sort of go over what I'd bought new this week, but it's kind of a combination of that and also what I plan on reviewing this weekend as well. So usually I do all my reviews at the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, as well as a live review. So basically I'll be going over what I hope to actually manage to review if I can get round to it. Now the problem is I always end up not reviewing everything and end up with more of a backlog, but there we go. Hi QP, hope you're doing okay. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hope you're doing all right. Yeah, how are you doing today? But how are you doing today, Scotty, as well, by the way? How's your day been? Hope you're okay. For me, it's been a bit of again, another one of those weeks that's felt really long, but it's actually going by quite quickly. I don't know how that's possible, but there we go. Yeah, so there we are. The good news is Mark McKinley stayed, so as a member, so we've still got 7 out of 10 for the special, yes, Domino's exclusive review, member exclusive reviews. Hopefully we'll get around to that at some point. But yeah, so there we go. So that's not too bad. So thanks again, Mark, and thanks to all the other members who are sticking around as well, by the way. Certainly not taking you for granted, so thanks so much. Just been working. How's the job going now, Scotty, by the way? You've been doing it for a good month, I think. So yeah, is it going okay? Oh, yeah, it's been a funny week, hasn't it? Funny week, QP, it really has. Yeah, unless you mean you've just been working, but yeah, or maybe both. Yes, yeah. Where you plan on going, Scotty? Anywhere special or more on scouting and things like this? I've got some good things for you. I think QP will definitely enjoy, but I know you will as well, Scotty. But I think QP for sure. Yeah, so I'll go. Oh, well, should I jump right into it? Maybe I'll save them for a slight bit later on. What I did this week actually is now I must have been quite lucky really. I just saw them in steep learning curve. You say. Yeah, see, well, at least it's, well, that's quite good. At least it means they're sort of invested in you, what have you. So, yeah, so once you get the grasp of it, the gist of it, you'll be there for good, I'm sure. So, hopefully somewhere new, yeah. Well, hopefully it'll be good weather. I'm not sure what the weather's going to be like, but fingers crossed it'll be good. But yeah, I did manage to grab a couple of decent things in Asda. They must have found them in the back or something and just put them on the front of the Terry's Chocolate Orange sort of regular bars. So I found these cranberry ones, limited edition cranberry ones, which are basically like gold dust now. So I found them and they were reduced as well. So basically because I think the sell-by date's like December or something. Yeah, 28th for the 12th. Got plenty of time. 28th for the 12th. Yes, they're reduced 75p. So they must just want to get rid of them. It's a bargain. This one, I can't believe it. So I got both of them. There's only 2. So it's very, very, very excited for those. I mean, these are sort of 5 out of 5 bars. These, by the way, in my opinion, I really, really like these ones. Yeah, amazing. Yeah, wow. So I was very excited to get these, very excited. I thought they would come back for a minute, and I thought it was a bit strange because they were like at the front, as I say, of the regular ones. They must have just found them. But I'm very, yes, I'm very happy to see these ones. I don't know if I can re-review them really, because I didn't review them that long ago, but they were definitely, but it must have been over a year ago now. It must have been last year. But yeah, amazingness. That was a really good find, that. So very happy with those, very happy with them. Now I do, yeah, no, I've, yes, yeah, it was. Yeah, I was very happy with it. I mean, I thought. If you looked at, well, I haven't looked online, but I bet if you did, I don't think it'd be 75p. That's for sure. I'm sure if you were trying to buy these, there'd be a bit of a premium on them. I don't think you can get them anywhere now. You're a big fan of it, aren't you, QP? The Wisp Hazelnut. Yeah. So, yeah, it's I think it's a love or hate bar, that one. I've seemed to notice. I don't think anyone's on the fence with it. I think he either sort of, I wouldn't say hated it, but you know what I mean. I don't know. I did have another one. I can eat it. It's not like one I hate or anything, but it's definitely, I don't know, for me it was just too much about the caramel and the hazelnut taste, but if you like that taste, then of course that's going to be fine. But for me it was yeah, I think it was as well, Scotty. That's why I was very impressed to find it. I thought they'd brought it back, but yeah, it was only a limited edition one. It wasn't anyway, so yeah, so very happy to get that. But it'd be a shame to eat it really, because I don't want to I don't want to lose it. But there we go. So very happy with that. I mean, it was such a nice bar. Yeah, but you're a big fan of it though, aren't you, QP? You're a big fan of it. Maybe you can put up with it. For me, it was just a bit too domineering as well. But yeah, there we go. No Whisper Gold. Yeah, no Whisper Gold for me, I think. But I do hope they keep bringing out some other stuff. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. It's just an odd one to do, isn't it, hazelnut? I don't know where they came up with that really at all. I mean, I can only think that they've just got lots of hazelnut flavour for all the Christmas stuff they're doing at the moment, like the jingly bells and things. Keep one unopened, yeah. You can sell it in 20 years' time, is that what you're thinking? I've still got I've still got like a £1/2 Reese's peanut butter cup on the side. You know, it's perfectly fine as far as I know. It's got a bit sort of white on the top from where the, you know, but not too badly though. But yeah, it's just like an ornament now basically. Because I can't, you know, they're just too much to eat. There's like about 1,200 calories in one of them. So yeah, but maybe one day I'll get around to it. It is a bit of an ornament. It's literally just on the side, you know, just. But yeah, so I managed to get this week. Finally got the Nestle Munchies gingerbread flavour, yes. So finally got those. But they are a smaller packet. I think I remember you saying, Scotty, that they were a smaller packet, and they certainly are. Which I think is a bit of a con, really. I can't believe they've released them in a sort of halfway sort of house packaging, really, you know. So I don't know what's the weight is. 81 grams. I don't know what they normally are, but they're definitely in a... Unless they've just reduced the size, which they have done in a few of their products, but they don't say it. When I say reduce the size, I mean the size of the pack. So it could be that, but yeah, I don't know. 81 grams anyway, so we'll have to have a look into that. I'm not sure what the regular ones are. Yeah, I finally got them. Asda just put them in the winter section, so basically I was able to... I mean, I don't know if they were there already. I don't think they'd actually had one until recently. But yeah, gingerbread, yes, gingerbread. Now, unfortunately, they've done the trick as they've done with all the other limited edition Munchies. And rather than change the biscuit to be gingerbread, they've took out the caramel and replaced the caramel with the special centre. So you know they did it with all the, was it the cookie dough one and the brownie one? So rather than change the bit that's actually suited to be changed, they've got rid of the caramel. And the caramel's a big part of the Munchie. So I don't know. I thought they'd not done it with this one, but it looks like they had. So yeah. Yeah, but Asda's the one. Yeah, Asda. Oh yes, Asda's. They've got something else as well now, which I'll come to in a minute. I was getting carried away there. But yeah, basically, any new stuff at the moment will probably just go straight into the Christmas winter aisle or whatever. It's a seasonal aisle because it's A, because that's where all the stuff's going anyway, and B, it's just usually it's easier for them just to put it there rather than having to move about shelves and stuff. But yeah, so very happy for that. So I'll try and review this week. I've got loads to review. I've got 5 bars that I need to review because I've just had them so long in the backlog. Yes, keep the car. No, yeah, keep you. I can't understand it. Yeah, it seems really bizarre, and they did it with the. I mean, the caramel's the bit that is a munchie, isn't it, really? If you don't have the caramel, is it really a munchie? And I'm not too sure. I mean, well, because the biscuit there, you've got the biscuit bit. So if you're replacing one of the 3 ingredients, chocolate, caramel, or the biscuit, with cookie dough, for instance, it'd be the biscuit, wouldn't it, surely? With brownie, it'd be the biscuit. With gingerbread, it'd be the biscuit. But no, they changed the outer bits, so... I don't know. I've not been too impressed with the other limited edition ones, so we'll see what this one's like. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But it does, you know, yeah, it makes no sense to me. But there we go. Yeah, so I've got speaking of gingerbread, I got in Asda as well. I managed to find these ones. Yes, Flips gingerbread as well. Yes, look at that. Of course, you know, yeah, they've not replaced the inside on this one. Well, perhaps that's just as well because it is pretzels. Yes. So yeah, so quite excited about these ones. Yeah. So again, you know, Flips. So it's a bigger bag than this one. It's like their sort of Christmas offering last year was in a bigger bag, probably about the same size, 150 grams. So gingerbread seems to be the thing this year as well. Everyone's doing gingerbread. So it kind of went orange, then went to cherry, and now for Christmas it's gingerbread. So I think gingerbread was indigestive last year anyway. But you know, gingerbread bees, gingerbread munchies. There's something else that was gingerbread, wasn't there? I can't think what it was. Well, maybe some things are just doing them by the by anyway. But it's definitely a few companies doing it this year. Yeah, Asda was where I got these, Scotty. Yeah, Asda, yes. Yeah, so I should post them to Discord, but I probably will do. But I just feel like, well, because I'm doing these sort of stash watchy things anyway, it kind of be a bit of a spoiler if I put them into Discord. Maybe I should, I don't know. But yes, that's an interesting one, yeah. So Asda was the place in the seasonal aisle. I must admit I'd not heard of them before, so quite, yeah. There's typical stuff with Flips, of course. It's just the outside that's changed. But I guess in this case, since it has to be pretzel on the inside anyway, it would kind of be wrong to change the other part. Yeah, I did. But yeah, very excited for those. So yeah, Flips are an odd one really. I kind of yeah, quite like them actually, but I just find that sometimes they're sort of a bit of an odd one. Asda have done quite a few things recently where they've teamed up with, I think, some charities and things. So Asda's label is actually on the label of some of the products. So I noticed it with some of the Flips other products. I think they've linked up with breast cancer, I think. And what's another one they did? I noticed they teamed up with another one, just had some special... Well, in the Flips one, it was like a giant pink wrapper. So rather than the blue, it's got like a pink colour. I think I did. I think I might have showed it after in the Stash Watch a few weeks back. But there's some other products as well. So, but they were just had Asda on the wrapper rather than it being a special colour or something. But yeah, so worth keeping an eye out anyway. So I don't know if that's a new thing where, you know, supermarkets will start doing sort of charitable versions of chocolate and stuff like that. I'm not sure. It could be, What I do want to plan on doing as well, I managed to get, as you've seen, the past couple of Stash Watches, and I've never got around to it yet, which is quite good. I didn't. I've got the UK caramel bar, but I managed to find the Australian equivalent as well. So I might do a versus. Yeah, so you know, you see, what's the weight difference actually? The Australian one definitely looks to be heavier. Fortunately, I can't see. Yeah, I think it's 45 grams. That's on the import label, 45 grams. You know, whereas it's 37 on the UK one. Of course, you know, I would have paid a lot more for this one being imported, but even so, yeah, so it'll be an interesting one. You can see there's kind of a bit of a difference in length, so it'll be interesting to compare these. So off the top of my head, I do feel like the Australian one is nicer, but I'll say I've not compared them together before, so it will be quite interesting to do that. Yeah, it was B&M. Yes, B&M had the small Australian one. Yeah, yes, yeah. The Dairy Milk, the big Dairy Milk one was quite thin actually, despite the fact it was quite thick. But whereas this one, the mini bar one, is actually more bubble chocolate. You can see the segments like that bubble shape. Yeah, so it actually feels a bit more substantial. This one. I think the Australian one still is thicker though, but it's definitely thicker than the actual sort of 100 gram bar one or whatever it was. Yeah, so yeah. Yes, hi Andrew, how you doing? Yeah, good to see you, Andrew. Hope you're doing all right. Yeah, I think I remember the Australian one. I thought it was better anyway, so I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison at some point, so we'll see. But yeah, from memory, I think it was. I'm a bit worried actually. Sometimes you misremember things. So I'm worried that I might have done that. Yeah, so we'll see. But I'm quite looking forward to doing a taster, so hopefully get that done soon. Trying to do it this weekend, but I've got so many things to review. It's getting a bit crazy really. So I've got to say I've got a few other things. I didn't manage to get the went over these last week, didn't I? I think the Milky Way biscuits. I didn't manage to get them done this week, so they're still in the backlog to do. Hoping to. I've not even started all that stuff I got from the unboxing last week as well. Did you enjoy the unboxing, by the way? What did you reckon? Did you like it? I might try and. I sort of alluded to it last week, didn't I? Where I'm going to try and do some more of them, but of course I don't know how practical it is, because you buy so much chocolate and how much you'll get in the box. I don't know, so. If it's an imported one, so it's like a mystery box and it costs £15, does that mean you get free chocolate bars in it? Can't really do much of an unboxing with just free chocolate bars. Yeah, so there we go. Oh, good. Glad you liked it, Q. Thanks so much, QP. Glad you liked it. Yeah, no, thanks, Scotty, as well. Glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, it would be quite interesting to do. I've been doing a tier list and things, and I thought I might try and keep them going, but you kind of there's plenty of things to talk about, but you kind of start running out of ideas, and you take a bit of time to do the tier list as well. I thought it'd be nice to change it up a bit. So, but again, got to be careful of just having to keep buying chocolate to sustain all these things. There's so much in the backlog still to do. I mean, you've seen the stuff I'm buying, and the amount of reviews I'm doing. I've got a review ready for tomorrow though, which is quite good. I've got 2 uploaded already actually, but now I've got the problem of the fact that. I sort of advertised the member review, but it might not be applicable anymore if I don't publish them straight away. So I've got a backlog of chocolates to review. I've got a backlog of things I have reviewed, and I've got a backlog of things that I have actually published. So it's getting a bit out of hand really. I don't know what to do. But yeah, so there we go. But yes, I did. So I say, hopefully, it's on the cards now. I don't know if it'll be this week or next week, so they might make a reappearance next week. I'm not sure. But I do want to try and get the Roche Bars. I think QP was mentioning them in Discord. I want to try and get these reviewed. So look quite nice. I mean, they do look quite big, but I noticed they're only 90 grams. So that'd be interesting. I think like a Milka bar is about 90 grams. So they look like they're bigger from that than from the packaging. They're also quite expensive as well. I'm sure they're like £2 or £3 or something. I'll say they are something, else they need to get them reviewed soon, I think, because they are sort of relatively new bars, and need to get them reviewed while the sort of, the iron's hot or whatever they say, straight while the iron's hot. So there is obviously the hazelnut version as well. If you had these, did you say you had them, QP? Which one did you have? Did you have the original one, or did you have all of them? But yeah, there's a hazelnut one as well, which is a bit of. I think we mentioned this when I put it in Stash Watch last time, didn't I? About a month ago. I think all Ferreira Roche is hazelnut, so I think this should really just be dark. I think, especially when it says dark chocolate on the top. So, probably a bit of an odd one, that one. But then I guess, well, the white one says hazelnut as well, so I don't know. I guess it's just white at the top. There we go. Yeah, hi Isaac, how are you doing? Hope you're doing all right. Not in Blackpool today. Obviously. Ah, so you don't remember which one it was, Q. We look quite nice side by side. There we go. Original hazelnut. So, I mean, that makes no sense there, does it? Original hazelnut. You know, it is a bit strange that they've done that. I don't quite get that. It's not like the original doesn't have hazelnut in it either. You know what I mean? It's exactly the same. Yes, white one was similar in taste to the white bueno. Ah, okay. And originally had QP. Right, yes. It's probably the one to go for, isn't it? Although some might argue the white chocolate one. Probably Andrew. And yourself, maybe, yes. But yeah, it is quite similar. Yeah, I guess yeah, it's probably the same. Well, that's quite good in a way, though, isn't it? Because the white chocolate bueno is very nice. Yeah, see. Need the white one, yes. Yeah. I'm going to try and sample these this weekend. I'm hoping to get them done. But it's just so much to do. I mean, how many things I've already been through? 1, 2. Well, these are 5 now altogether. So realistically, I'm trying to review 10 things a week. But probably it turns out to be about 8 really, plus the member reviews. It's difficult. Yeah. Oh, good to hear, Isaac. Glad you're doing well. I'm doing not too bad, thank you. Not too bad. Glad it's halfway through the week. It's be better on Friday, but not too bad. Is the white one that's exclusive then, Scotty? Is it? I didn't know that. Yeah. Never sure what to make of that. I didn't realise that. Quite thin and crumbles easily. Yeah, I see. Oh. Yeah, I think I saw your comment actually on that, but yeah, in Discord QP. Yeah, I wonder if it's just not suited to a chocolate bar. I don't know. You know. Yeah, interesting. I guess Ferrero Rocher is quite crumbly, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's not a, you know, what's it called? Well, very solid, let's put it that way. Yeah, see, honestly. Fun fair tomorrow, you see, Isaac. Honestly, you always at the fun fair. I don't know, you manage it here. I'd just be sick all the time, I think, just all these rides you go on. Honestly. Yes, I got a bit of a sneak peek for possibly the one for this weekend, by the way, yes. Fox's fabulous chocolatey biscuit selection as well. So this is one that's... yeah, possibly going to win. It's winning at the moment anyway. Looks very, very, very nice, this one, actually, I have to say. I want to show you the back. I'm going to leave it as a surprise, but the back looks amazing as well. Just with all the biscuits on them. You know, yeah, so... Yeah. Only seen Asda and Sainsbury's. Yeah, I was in Tesco. I saw them all, yeah. All of them were in Asda anyway, so that's where I got, you know, I did get them all in Asda one place. Milky Way biscuits, yeah, they don't look too Milky Way like, to be honest with you, Andrew. I must say, I am a bit dubious about them. I feel like most of these products that aren't, you know, that are based on the another product, you know, like a biscuit version or a cake bar version, generally is usually not the best. I don't know, it can depend. But yeah, they do sort of like biscuit with chocolate on, and obviously the Milky Way is more about the centre, so I don't quite get it. Yeah, I'm not trying the Milky Way biscuits yet. Me neither. Yes. I look at the foxes look gorgeous, don't they? Yeah, they look very nice. It'll be a nice review. I'm thinking about trying to perhaps try and do some kind of Halloween special. I think maybe not this week, not the weekend after. I think it's the weekend after the 30th. So I don't know what I'll do for that, really, of course. And you know, don't expect me to be dressed up or anything like that, by the way. I just have trouble dressing myself at the best of times. Never mind for Halloween. So yeah. We'll see what happens though. But yeah, I think I might try and get some Halloween stuff for a live one for that. I think it would be good to do it. The problem is I've already got some Halloween things, but they're sort of some cakey stuffs, but they go out of date before Halloween, which is a bit of a joke. So I'm gonna have to review them next weekend for the week, basically. It's a bit, yeah, I hate the way they do that. You know, especially the cake bars, and look at Mr. Kipling stuff. They often go out of date before the date if you get them too early. So it's annoying. Yeah. Looking forward to Halloween, yes. I don't. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those, isn't it? You know, it's an interesting day, must say. But I'm definitely looking forward to trying out the chocolates. I might go to Marks and Spencer to see what they've got for Halloween. I've been thinking about going to Hotel Chocolat as well to see what H boxes they've got and things for Halloween as well. So I need to go there quick before they all sell out. So I might go this weekend maybe. Just do a bit of a Halloween special. Might do 2 weeks of Halloween. Who knows? Maybe next week and the week after. I'm not sure. But we'll see. Yeah, it'll be an interesting one. As I say, you know, yeah, don't know. Is anyone doing anything for Halloween, by the way? Does anyone actually do Halloween here? You know, like I know it's bigger in America, of course. I think all of us here are from the UK at the moment, but yeah, I know some people do it a bit more nowadays. But I think my age group, it's a bit, you know, yeah, we don't do that basically. So I don't really know how it works anymore. You know. Yeah, yes. I take it you are, Isaac. You could do anything for Halloween. You're making some pumpkins, things like this. Yeah, so I did manage to get. Speaking of, what did I? Yeah, where is it? Yeah, here it is. I got the Terry's chocolate orange dark chocolate, and I might have shown this before. Yes, you're up in Scotland for the 30th. See. Is that specifically for Halloween, Scotty? Is that is that just to go back to see your family? Yeah, so very yeah, looking forward to reviewing this one. It seems to be going quite popular now. I think some I don't know, streamer or something like that mentioned Terry's chocolate orange. So it seems to have been quite popular for the past few weeks. People have been looking at my reviews of the original one, so could do with getting some of the older stuff done. Going out for Halloween. Caramel chocolate brains. Marks about £2 each. I see. So this is the problem. You see, Marks and Spencer has so many nuanced things that I can spend a fortune now. But yeah, maybe I'll have to do that. Yeah, so you go out and about for Halloween, do you, Isaac? Honestly, you think I would do, wouldn't you, to get all the chocolate? Yeah. Let's go back and see family for a week. Yeah, it won't be too bad then. Are you enjoying it though, Scotty, where you are? How's it going so far? Hopefully you're enjoying it. Yes, there we go. It means to an end either way, I'm sure. Not fan of blood orange. Yeah, see. No chocolate beans. Well, this one actually. Do you mean this one? Oh, you mean actual blood orange? I don't know, to be honest with you. Yeah, I must admit, I don't know. I think is it just red or something? I don't know. Is it just a bit watery? I'm not really sure. Yeah, I don't know. I've never. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I've ever had a blood orange. Obviously, this one there is a dark. Unless you talk about this QP, this is dark Terry's chocolate orange. It's not actually a special blood orange edition or anything like that. But speaking of special editions, I do have, or sort of. I know, no. Only had the drink. Yeah, see, no, I've never tried a blood orange before. I don't know. I assume it just looks a bit red, you know. And probably, I imagine it's probably a bit watery, or I don't know. Maybe it's a bit less citrusy. I'm not sure really. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it'd be a bit like a watermelon, you know, sort of as in the flavour's not as actually as good, even though it looks a bit more special. Yeah, so I'm not too sure. But yes, I got this one as well. I'd managed to finally find it, and I think this was in Asda as well, actually. Exploding candy. Yeah, so I don't think I've ever had this one, you know, in the actual orange form. I don't think I've ever had it. I don't think so. I had it obviously in Sensations and things, but yeah, so interesting one. This one, still the smaller size, 147 grams. Yeah, so excited about this one as well. Yeah, so I need to get this one done. So I've got two of them now. Probably should just re-review the other one, shouldn't I, as well, while I've got both of these. But but I don't know, maybe another time. Yeah, maybe another time. Blood orange drinks. I don't think I've ever had blood orange anyway. Yeah, it seems a bit of an odd one. You have to try it at some point. But yeah, so pleased with that. So I managed to get that one at last. So Asda seems to be a good place to go for, by the way, everyone, at the moment. You know, I did go into Tesco as well. I don't think Tesco had a lot of stuff as well. Actually, when I went in there, they seem to have more selections though. You know, bigger stuff, bigger items, really, so more expensive stuff, really. In Tesco, I found so they had like lots of chocolate selections, lots of biscuit selections, stuff like that. Some of the more whereas like Asda, I mean, they've got things like this as well, but there was nothing that stood out really. It was quite a smaller price range. I mean, you had the usual suspects, of course, but nothing was standing out as being unique or anything. I don't know if there's any special Christmas products other than the ones we've spoken about. Last year there was all the sort of Terry's mini eggs, wasn't there, and Kit Kat, mini reindeers or something, white chocolate ones and stuff like that. Doesn't seem to be. I think there might be one thing someone's mentioned, but I can't think what it was now. So there doesn't seem to be too much crazy stuff going on. But again, this year for a special live review, might do a sort of like all these sort of mini Christmas stuff you might never normally get, limited, special edition live review or something like that. So all the sort of little mini reindeers and things that you normally just might gloss over and stuff like that. Might try and do that really. Yeah, so there we go. Yes, and this is the members review for this week, by the way. I think I'll try and get through all these restaurants taste icons. So I got this one, Madras curry. This one, interesting one. The Madras used to be the one I used to get all the time actually when I had a curry. Yeah. Mint Malteser reindeer, is that the one? I've got the. Oh yes, I have got that actually. I've already got. I had that for a few weeks actually, Scotty. It was out in B&M about a month or two ago, and I've already had it. So I've got 2 of them in the backlog, which I need to get done. Can't forget about them. Yeah, so need to get them reviewed. But yeah, you're right. That is bit of a random one. Yeah, so Madras curry. So an interesting one. We usually go for Rogan Josh nowadays, of course. That's my sort of typical curry of choice. Madras isn't too bad either. Yeah, big fan of naans though. That's what I kind of go for a lot. And I did find the other one, Scotty, as well. Is it the burrito or something? I forgot what it's called. Something burrito. I managed to find that one as well, so I've managed to get that. Madras curry. Tasted like it. It tasted like it, did it? So, are you a fan of curries, QP? I think you might have said you were before. I'm not sure though. I can't quite think. Yeah. So I'm excited about it. I've still got some of the other. I think from earlier in the year. I think they did the football range as well with the hot dog ones and stuff. And I've got the kebab. Pringles to do as well, and one of the other one I forgot, is it a burger one or something? I forgot what it is now. Got another one to do. Yes, churros. Yes, I have, Isaac. Yes, the Spanish stuff. They're very nice. Bit like donutty, aren't they? But you dip them in the warm. You dip them in chocolate dips. Yeah, they're very nice. Those. Yes, I can't do a double R like in the Spanish accents. I just can't do it. Churro. I can't do it. Something like that, but I can't do it. Tried the crisp. Yeah, not hot enough to be a Madras. Yeah, Madras is like a medium one, isn't it, normally? Yeah. Depends which type. Yes, which type. Depends which type. Is that the curry you mean? Yes, yeah. Yeah, no, so there's one, some of them, I don't normally go for like the sort of, special ones normally, but there's some of them that actually have quite nice, because normally they're just a bit like, I don't know, don't appeal to me sometimes, but there's one place or a couple places I've been to that actually do quite nice curries, and I quite like them. Yeah. Chicken burrito one. I'm slightly more optimistic now that I quite like those Doritos stacks and chicken ones. They were quite good actually, so I'm a bit more optimistic now. So I'm hoping that because not typically a chicken fan. Yeah, so I'm sort of optimistic now that it might be quite nice actually. Yeah, it's an interesting one. Yeah, interesting one. Yeah. So what else have I? Yes, I got a few other things actually. I must say. What was? Which one to? Yeah, I did manage to get. These might be from Tesco, actually, these ones. Yes, the Maltese orange truffles. Yeah, so obviously the box is half empty, as is always the case. You can see there. It's literally half empty. And all the rest of it is just wrapping. But, yeah, it's an interesting one. I've, in the past, I've always been a bit, I don't know. Felt like it was I thought this would be a product made in heaven, really. Match made in heaven for all the, having the truffly sort of bits and the crispy bits as well. But I don't know, when I had them in the past, I was a bit underwhelmed by them. So fingers crossed the orange one, but another orange one anyway, as you say. This one, Isaac, yeah, probably about, it wasn't cheap, I think, about £3 or something like that, I think. Can't quite recall. Yes. Chicken burrito goes down to a burrito. It's a good idea, that, Keepy. That's a good idea, that, actually. Probably would as well, and you could put... yeah, and you could put like maybe some sauces on as well, some what's it called, guacamole and stuff like this. Quite nice. I used to put crisps on a butty as well. I used to have crisp sandwiches all the time, crisp butties. Some of them, and they're actually quite nice actually. You get so much variety as well because you can have so many different types of crisp. Yeah, I think it'd work. I think crisp would work quite well. I think they're very, like Scotty says, tortilla chips are obviously a bit more of a posh crisp, I guess, or a fancy crisp or whatever, but same kind of thing. I think it would work quite well. Yeah, I think crisps are quite versatile. Really, I think you could easily get. Yeah, I've never had any of these whatever they're called, tackies or whatever. I've never had them before. I've never even heard of them before. Yeah, I don't think so. Anyway, had some crunch and flavour. I tell you what's quite nice is making those. I think Old El Paso do them. You have those sort of seasoning sachets, so you can just get anything you want. I don't eat too much meat, so you could have meat or just some veg. And you just get one of the sachets and just pour it into your pan. It's got all it's frying away with your meat or vegetables or whatever, and it just flavors them with a really nice sort of Tex-Mex style flavor, basically. Smoky barbecue, whatever it is. And you just put them on a tortilla or whatever, and then eat them with all your dips and sauces and things. Really nice. Yeah, so really nice. So I think and I say I could even imagine putting some tortilla crisps on there, chips on there, and other crisps and stuff. Would be pretty good there, really. Would be pretty good. Yeah, I'll try and get them reviewed this weekend, Andrew. I can't promise anything. I do want to get them. Obviously, it's a bit difficult. I like to get things reviewed quickly because they're new. And obviously, if there's any interest in them, then my review's there, basically. So I do want to get them done quickly, really. So they are on the list. Yeah. I can imagine. I'm interested, though. I mean, I think the problem is sometimes these things, if you go expecting a lot, but when you think about it, there's no Milky Way in them. So it was unlikely that there'd be anything too great, unfortunately. But there we go. But yeah, I was a big fan of those Chocky Dodgers, possibly because we were speaking in Discord, weren't we? But I'm not a big fan of the regular jammy Dodgers. I think there's just too much biscuit there for me. Whereas the Chocky Dodgers, I could actually taste the centre, and it wasn't just like a bourbon cream; it was a bit of a chocolate cream. So I actually quite liked it. But yeah, I did think going in it would be the same consistency as the jammy Dodgers, but it wasn't. So that was a welcome surprise for me, actually, because it meant it worked even more. But yeah, yes, there we go. Yeah, I think I'll say if you like it, as I say, if you like jammy Dodgers, I think they would have been, they're very different, really. Yeah, they are, I must say. Yeah, Iron Brew Carnival. Could you get more Scottish, honestly? Yeah, honestly. Best you could do is put this straight in the bin. Honestly, they can't be that bad, surely. Oh dear. You're going to the Iron Brew Carnival as well, Isaac? Hey, maybe Scotty, so you're going up this weekend? Yeah, see, well, we haven't even bumped into each other at the Iron Brew Festival. But yeah, well, at least if I do review them, I don't like them. But typically, though, Andrew, you watch, you'll end up liking these Milky Way biscuits now. You watch. Yes. No, I've not been to Iron Brew Festival. No. I obviously know there'll be Iron Brew involved, but what will go on there? What kind of things go on? Do they just sponsor it, or is it actually lots of Iron Brew things going on? Yeah, indoor fun fair. Xmas in New Year's, wow, it's a massive thing. Is it basically something sponsored by Iron Brew, or is it actually lots of stuff like can you swim in Iron Brew and I don't know, stuff like that? I don't know. You never tried Iron Brew, QP? Goodness me. You see, you have to give it a try. Have you tried those? If you ever in your perhaps your more nightclubby days, those Wickeds or WKDs, whatever you want to call them. That's basically Iron Brew. They're alcoholic ones. Yes. Plain biscuits. They do look a bit plain. They've got a bit of chocolate on them, of course. Yeah, I feel like it is a bit, I must say I'm a bit dubious of the fact they're called Milky Way biscuits if they don't have Milky Way in them. Yeah, sponsor, see. All right, so there's no there's no sort of swimming in Iron Brew or, I don't know, that kind of thing. I don't know what else you do. So is it just like every year that Iron Brew sponsors it? Is that the gist of it? So it's become kind of like synonymous with it. McDonald's has Iron Brew and Scottish branches. Yeah, I'm trying to wonder if it has it. I don't know. It's not as popular as it used to be, I don't think. I used to see it a lot more than do nowadays, Iron Brew. But yeah, give the Iron Brew a try, QP. It's quite nice. It's quite nice, although I've not had it for a long time now. So, but yeah, it's got a distinct taste. A bit like Dandelion and Burdock, it's a distinct product, you know what I mean? It's not like anything else, Yeah. Iron Brew, I don't know. The advert used to say, made in Scotland from girders. That's what the advert used to say. Yes. Yes, here we go. Here's a big reveal then. This is what I did find at Tesco. I think QP will be a fan of these. Look at this. Gran Ferreira Rocher. Look at that. This wasn't cheap. I'll have to get these with you. Look at the size of it. Look at that. I think it's mostly hollow though, to be honest with you. If you look at the picture, I don't think it has any small Ferrero Rochers in there. It should do, really. It's probably a bit of a wasted opportunity. But look at this, yes. Yeah, Raphael. Yeah, I don't know if I think I've had those once before. I think I had them like in the selection. Yeah, they didn't do only this one, I think. They did Ferrero Rochers. Trying to think, Raphael. Yeah, I've ever tried. I think I've had those. I think I reviewed them once. I think in one of the selection. I think, but I can't recall now. This was quite expensive, Isaac. I think it was like £4 or something. It wasn't cheap. It's a total rip-off. And look, yeah, it's you know. Yeah, what are Raffaellos again? Whatever they're called, Andrew. What are they? I can't quite recall. I've had them before. They're the white ones, aren't they? They've got coconut on the outside or something. Yeah, so I do keep seeing them. I think Ferrero Rocher's that's their staple though, isn't it? It's their product. You know what I mean? So if they were going to do one, it would be Ferrero Rocher, I think. Yeah, I don't know. Mystery flavour. Honestly. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's more. It's like orange. It's like a weird. It's not. Well, I don't really know what it is actually. It's like I'm sure. It's coloured orange anyway. I don't know if it actually is flavoured with orange, but it's got some very distinct flavour. It's worth trying, QP. Yeah, yeah. So you're paying for the novelty, Isaac. It's one of those typical things. Yeah, it is expensive. It is expensive. It's this kind of thing that's good for me to review, basically, because you know, people might not necessarily buy this because it's so expensive. But there we go. Yeah, look, covered in white chocolate cream, covered in white chocolate and rolled in coconut. Yes, the coconuts always put me off it really, but I might like it having tried coconut things recently. Amber energy drink that was relaunched. Yeah, have caffeine. Yes, it's like the other popular energy drink. Yeah, that's yeah, I don't remember ever feeling like it tasted like caffeine or anything like that. It's interesting to try anyway. I'd try it once, QP, if nothing else. Monster. There's what's the other one? Rockstar. Yes. Tribal people. Let's see. No, is it? Yeah, I haven't tried that. No, that was a bit. Yeah. I see. It's a bit of an odd one. Yes, I always feel like, are you exploiting people there? That, you know, with those kind of things, just honestly, I know. It was called tribal people as well. Honestly, yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I've not heard of that. Is it a Channel 4? It sounds like Channel 4 or Channel 5. Yeah, YouTube. Well, it could be on YouTube then, maybe. Yes, bubblegum. Yes. Oh, and you, Isaac, good to see you as well. Glad you're doing well. Glad you're doing all right. And yeah, I perhaps wouldn't waste your money on these ones. We got the dark chocolate one as well. There wasn't a white chocolate one. There was only a dark and a regular one. But there we go. Scotty might be a big fan of these as well, I think. Liking these chopped hazelnuts. I say it's empty though. I mean, I feel like it shouldn't be empty. I feel like they should have an actual Ferrero Rocher on the inside. You know, or something on the inside. You know what I mean? I feel like they could have done that, you know, and still really charged the same price, to be honest with you. I feel like they could have had one or two in there. So I feel like that's a bit cheeky, to be honest with you. Yeah, but, you know, it's a novelty product, isn't it? So I have to try and review these as well. So I got these to review and the Ferrero Rocher bars as well. I'm going to be Ferrero Rochered out, I think. You know, yes. Bars Red Cola. I've not even heard of that before. Yeah, Scotty. Honestly. Yeah, see. All right. Yeah, see. Yeah, it sounds an interesting one, Andrew. Yeah, it does sound an interesting one. Yeah. No, I've not heard of that before. No, I haven't. Yeah, see. I do know lots of people don't live in the UK finding, you know, British chocolate quite sweet, too sweet, basically. I don't know how that's, you know. Yeah, there's about, I think about £4, QP. £4, I think. Don't think it wasn't less than £4 anyway. Don't know if it's £5. I think it was £4. So they weren't cheap. Yeah, they were not cheap at all. I'd say that's why you think they should, because they are hollow. I mean, how much does it weigh? Well, it does weigh 125 grams actually, so it's not. It doesn't feel like it weighs that much. It's not. You know, it's not as perhaps light as I thought it would be. But you know. This bag of pretzel flips is 150 grams. Yeah, so there we go. Yeah. Let's say and this one's 147, so this one weighs more. The Terry's chocolate orange does weigh more than it. You know. Yeah. So, you know, I think you are paying for the pretty well. Ferrero Rocher is an upmarket brand, isn't it, as well? It's like one of those, you know, you buy for presents for people and stuff like this. And yeah, so there is that. I mean, the thing is, though, I'm never sure whether to take in price into account when you're reviewing stuff, because obviously sometimes, you know, price is relative anyway. You know, and also things can be discounted and stuff like this, so it's quite difficult, really. But obviously with these ones, Ferrero Rocher, I think they are sort of like a novelty gift product in this case. Yeah, so honestly. Yeah, interesting one, Andrew. Yes, yeah, an interesting one. Yeah, and I guess it is, you know, obviously, as you say, nice for them to try it and stuff like that. Yeah, you know, I'm not sure whether, I say, I don't know. I feel it just feels a bit like, I don't know, you're just taunting these people, I don't know. But as you say, if they seem happy with it, then fair enough. You know, well, yeah, interesting. Different, anyway, different. I've not heard of that show before. Yeah, very interesting, but... Yes, I'm going to try and do a lot of these reviews this week. As I said, I don't know if I'll be able to do all of these. That's the problem, you see. These are the planned ones anyway. I don't think I'm going to re-review these cranberry ones that I found, but try and do some of them. But there are some I want to get reviewed. These are the Darryl Lee chocolate bars I got a reasonable time ago now, and they need to get reviewed, so I've got to get them done, really. These are from B&M as well. Mountain Dew. Ah, okay, yes. Yes, I've heard of that. Yeah. Is that well, what is that, Mountain? Is that just a fizzy drink, or is it like an energy drink? You're a Jammy Dodger fan as well, Isaac, I see. Yeah, Scotty and Andrew definitely are, yes. Yeah, they didn't like the Chocky Dodgers. I quite like the Chocky Dodgers, but they didn't. Yes, here we go. Bear hug. Milk chocolate. Blackcurrant jellies and honeycomb like a warm hug from a big brown bear. Yes. That was a serving suggestion there. You know, that's the bar, surely. But yeah, so really looking forward to getting these. I think they're quite distinct. So blackcurrant jellies as well. They've got the good flavour as well. I mean, I don't know if it really will be like a hug from a big brown bear. I imagine. I don't think blackcurrant and jellies and honeycomb will be. But I guess they are. But the thing is, they are bear-shaped jellies, and and honeycomb. I guess bears eat honey, so there is method to the madness, I guess. Lemon lime energy drink. Yeah, it sounds very. It's one of those things. It's like those Fruit Loops, or whatever they were called. It's very, very typical American product, isn't it? That Mountain Dew. I don't know. It probably tastes quite normal, probably, but I just always associate it with being quite. Yeah. The big Jammy Dodgers. The small ones, aren't there, Isaac? I've got a bag of the small ones to review actually, and the small Chocky Dodgers. I might do them for maybe a mystery review at some point. I'm not sure, but yeah. Interesting one. Got quite a few things to review. So, but quite excited about these. So these are ones. You know, relatively high on the list. I need to get the sort of, let's say, the new products done as well, but I do need to do a couple of these. So yeah, yeah, these are definitely up there. I need to get them done, as I say. Quite excited for them actually because they look very nice. But yeah, I really want to, as I say, I really want to get some of the newer stuff done as well, just to get it out there. Really, I've got some, as I say, too many reviews in the backlog now as well. So I've got one coming out tomorrow, and then another new one I need to get done as well. But that's probably scheduled for next week now. Sierra Mist. Okay. Yeah. Guess it's Sierra Mountain in Spanish. I think it is, isn't it? I'm not sure. No, it's just Monte, isn't it? Monte. Sierra something like that, though, I think. Means something like that, anyway. I don't know. Discontinued at B&M. Yeah, I saw them not too long ago, but they've just finished. Yes. Yeah. You at Marks and Spencer today, Isaac? I see. What did you get? Anything special? Yeah, didn't say. I need to. I'll say I probably will go there. I think at some point soon. But yeah, the Darryl Lee ones. Yeah, Scotty ones. I need to get. You can still get them, of course, imported and things. But yeah, I do need to get them. I think I did try one of them at one point. I'm not sure whether really my type of chocolate there, because you can see this one is Bondi Block. Catch a wave of golden crispy cornflakes, crunchy peanuts, and salted caramel chips. It does have cornflakes in this one. I think we were speaking about it, weren't we, QP cornflakes? Yeah, so. Howdy, Joe. How's it going? Yes, better than ever. Oh, glad you could make it, Joe. Oh, good evening. Hope you're doing all right. Good afternoon where you are, I guess. Oh, how are you doing today, Joe? Hope you're doing all right. Yeah, we're just talking relatively near the end, actually. I think there might be something I wanted to. Might be of interest to you, but I can't think. Yes. Colin cake, yeah, I need to get those as well, Isaac. Yeah, the small Colin cakes. I do need to get those in those little jars. There's something I'd like to review. I think they look quite good, actually. This is what I mean, though, you see. If I go to Marks and Spencer, just so much I want to buy. It's just too much, really. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I can live with the salted caramel, but the peanuts, yeah, I think Joe would be a fan of the peanuts. He's come at just the right time, actually. But yeah, for me, I don't know. Yeah, it seems like a lot. There's definitely yeah, I don't know. There's definitely one Joe would like this one, I think, for sure. Yeah, sales these Dairy bars went. Yeah, set up a UK Instagram did thing. They're going quite all right. I see. Unless it was just to promote this this stuff that was in B&M, maybe they just because it's gone again. Because you don't see them anymore, do you really? And they only seem to be imported as well. And the problem was in B&M, they didn't look after them very well. I noticed a lot of the bars were all broken and things as well. I don't know. They didn't seem to look after them very well in the B&Ms I saw them in, which was a bit of a shame. Yeah, so one of those. Yeah, I saw the fry selection as well. Actually, I think it was in Asda, Andrea. So yes. Yeah, it's got the it has the Turkish delight in there as well, doesn't it? Which I think is a bit out of place, really. But yeah, why didn't do all of them? I don't know. Very strange. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yeah, the chocolate in the chocolate is proper chocolate in, well, not proper chocolate, but it's it's not the same substance as in the Jammy Dodger. Yeah. Yeah, I think if they just had one half less of the biscuit for me, the Jammy Dodger would be fine. But unfortunately, it's just too much biscuit in it for me, and it just unfortunately, I can't enjoy it as much. But there you go. It's just the way it goes. Oh, glad you're doing well, Joe. Glad you're doing all right. Yes, peanut butter with chopped apples and cinnamon. Do you make your own peanut butter as well, Joe? By the way, I think I can't remember if you said you did. I imagine you probably would do if it was convenient for you. It might just be not worth the hassle. But yeah, I don't like it sold well. Yeah. They're a bit too. It's like QP was saying before. She'd like them if she didn't have the, the peanuts and salted caramel. It's like it's got too many things in that are just a bit too different. I don't know. I feel like it's just a bit divisive. Yeah, I can understand. I don't know. I mean, this one there looks a bit more up my street. I think I can accept this one. With honeycomb and jelly pieces. I think that's more like it, but. Yeah, because there's another one as well. This one here, I think it is. Again, it's another one. Marshmallow, coconut, and crunchy peanuts. So again, it's got a lot of stuff in that people might not. I think marshmallow, is kind of people like it and things, but it's very sort of it's a safe thing to have that you wouldn't normally have with a divisive. Like coconut, you know what I mean? I think the people who like coconuts are not necessarily the people who would generally eat marshmallow, you know what I mean? That's what I think, and then peanuts on top of it as well. I think they're, yeah, so, and they go all together as well anyway. Yeah, the Bear Hug one does look the nicest, Scotty, I think, from what I've seen. Yeah. Have you made your own fries 5 centers yet, Andrew, by the way? I know you mentioned making it. Have you actually tried doing it yet? Stop doing your own after you burn the blender. I see. Was that just too much friction? Was it on the peanuts? Yeah, I see. So I do know people who've made peanut butter and actually made a business out of it because it's relatively you can make it. But yeah, it's cheaper to buy it. I see. I can't probably believe it actually. Yeah, these days, it's a shame, isn't it? But I guess you could make your own special blend of peanut butter, couldn't you? And have it just as you want, because you can find a nice one. And it doesn't, there's no point, is there? I guess, But yes, this one, a bit of a funny one. This one, yeah, I'm not sure. It's I'd say I think they're just a bit too divisive for these ones, Scotty. Maybe I don't know. I can imagine not many people. If you imagine a Venn diagram, that sort of diagram of interlocking circles and where they meet, that's the join of people. I imagine it's quite a small group of people. Who would fit in that? Who want marshmallow, peanuts, and coconut? Well, yeah, I don't know. Maybe anyway, maybe. Yeah, it's an interesting one. Yeah, who knows? Might yeah, I think as I say, they just don't seem to have actually properly sold stuff in. They must have just had a short-term contract with B&M or something like that. And that's why they've just set up that Instagram account and things like this. Yeah, so maybe anyway. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, what's the other one that was? I thought it was now. Some other chocolate that was mentioned that I want. Yeah, that was coming out a bit, and I can't remember. Oh yeah, Montezuma's as well. They're doing quite a lot more. You've been posting their shops, Scotty, in Discord as well. It's a bit of an interesting one. I think I've seen a couple of their bars as well in I think in Morrison's. I think it was actually. So I've got those to review at some point. But I was very disappointed with Montezuma's in the past. It was some of the first things I reviewed that were, you know, non-mainstream chocolate back when I started the channel, and they were just so disappointed. They were just meant to have fillings in, and they were just half empty. You know, the you know, if you imagine that, just a lot of the filling was just in one side of the bar or something. It was very disappointing. They were very poorly made products. So I'm hoping that they've improved a bit since then. Yeah, it's not worth you. Yeah, well, I guess you do have a lot of it as well, Jar, perhaps. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's probably easier as well, isn't it, to just buy it? And if it doesn't taste much different, you know, yeah, if you're perfectly happy with it, then there's not really any point, is there? Marks and Spencer donuts. See, another one again. You see, yeah. I'm really worried. I keep saying this, but I'm so worried about going into Marks and Spencers. Honestly, yeah. And here we go. Got the Darrelly halftime orange as well. Dark chocolate juice to the max with refreshing orange jellies and salted pretzel straws. This one sounds a bit more up my street as well, so I'm quite interested in this one. Yeah, so there we go. It's orange as well, of course, but you know, yeah, it was a few months ago this came out. Yes, Marks and Spencer gold mine. Yeah, I know. I'm a bit worried about. I'm really worried about going there, especially when I've got all this stuff to do. Anyway, maybe I could do a Marks and Spencer's unbagging or something. You know, maybe I can make something of it when I do that. That might be the gist of it. Yeah. Yeah, probably around 8 o'clock, Isaac, probably. Usually do Stash Watch about an hour, I think, is the gist of it. I've only got one, I think maybe one more thing to go, I think, after this. I'm not sure, but yeah. So usually finish about this time. But yeah, I think you're right, Scotty. This one definitely looks good. Yeah. Yes, Milk and Dark, yeah. Yeah, I think you mentioned about that, weren't you, Andrew? Yeah, about the, yeah. I think you mentioned the, yeah, when you were saying foxes look to make them. Yeah. Or was that the biscuits? Yeah, that's the biscuits, actually. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, there's LED. I need to do. Yeah, I'm a bit, you know, worried about going in. There'll be all the Christmas stuff. There'll be the Halloween stuff and all the rest of the stuff. Yeah, but I might have to brave it. I might have to brave it at some point. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, so last one for today, pretty much. Yes, this one as well, the fairy block. Yeah, so go all 5. I don't think there was any more. I think there was only 5 Darrelly ones. This was quite interesting. Hundreds of thousands, soft mini marshmallows, super combination of crunch and soft. Crunch and soft. All right, that's it. Crunch and soft. Yeah. I was going to lead on to something, but there we go. Yeah, got like interesting packaging as well. It's quite papery. Yeah, so some of these look quite nice, but definitely into the marshmallows, aren't they? It's like toast as well. That is that toast with hundreds of thousands on it. Serving suggestion. Interesting. Yeah. Yes. A hidden gem in M&S. So it's the white chocolate Belgian truffle bar. So it sounds quite interesting. It does sound quite nice. Yeah. One more. Well, you see, I've only got what I've got around me, you see, Isaac. That's the problem. Yeah, that's the problem. I don't think I've got anything else around me. I think normally I do bring a bit of a backup, but yeah, I don't think I've got anything else. So, yeah, you see, so this is the last one probably. Could run away and grab something, but you know, yeah. There are some things knocking about. I've got chocolate everywhere, to be honest with you. There is some stuff that's just not too far away. But yeah, well, I guess I could do a special one. This one I do have to hand, but it has been in Stash Watch before. Yes. You worked at M&S, did you, QP? Oh, see, wow. £2 to £3 with staff discount. Yeah, still quite expensive, that, isn't it? What was your staff discount then? Yeah, crikey. Yeah, still a lot of money then. Fairy block was your least favourite. Don't like to taste 100,000. Yeah, texture of it. Yeah, a bit. Oh no, don't worry, I was only being silly. No, I've got one more. Here we go. Here you go. Choco pudding. But yeah, this is one that's we're meaning to review. Just haven't got round to it yet. Divine choco pudding. Make and share. So you can make. It's funny that I love that. You'd think you'd say I love you, wouldn't you? For the you've got this. Each cube has different words on it, and you can make sentences. So you'd think it would have "I love you," wouldn't you? Just to be nice on it, you know. Which I love that. You know, I don't know. I love fish or something. Just some random, you know, non-romantic statement. You know. Don't worry, Isaac. I was only being silly. No, just. No, it's nice you wanted to see more. Yes, the chocolate biscuit box. All right. Okay. I see. Yeah, right. Okay. I was going to say, yeah, it's quite a lot of money for just one bar. But yeah. Yeah, obviously. Yeah, so very interesting. I've got a lot of Ferreira stuff to do this week, that's for sure. Lots of Ferreira stuff. I mean, I can't believe whether I'll do it or not. As I say, I really want to get the Darrelly stuff done, but then I've got to think, well, is there much demand to see these reviews, you know? But nice to have them done. I think I will try and get them done really, but I need to do the Ferreira ones. I'll say, so we'll see what happens basically. I can probably do, realistically, 8 reviews, so 4 on Saturday and 4 on Sunday, I think. But we'll see, we'll see. So, yeah, I don't know. I might try and get some of the other things done because I need to perhaps get them. Maybe I could just space out the Darrell Lee ones, over a couple of weeks. Maybe that's what I can do. I've then got the Galaxy ones I want to get. I've got a backlog of 5 Galaxy bars to review as well. It's one of those. Yeah, honestly. That's it. You stand up for yourself, QP. Yes, none of this Andrew Winter nonsense. Yeah. Only joking, Andrew. Only joking. But yeah, Spring Wraps 5. Yeah, well, I say, make your own. Don't forget, Andrew. Make your own. You got to do it. You got to do it. Looking forward to seeing how that goes. Really. I'm sure. Did you say there was 5? You were just looking for the last one, because there's 5 flavors, isn't there now? Isn't it? What was it? The mint one, the regular one, orange one, and strawberry and raspberry. So that's 5. Yeah, so you should be all right. I think the regular one and the mint one. I guess you'd rather have them be flavoured, wouldn't you? But, beggars can't be choosers, that's what they say. So, yeah. To be honest with you, all you've got to do is get a segment of each one and just slightly melt it and stick it together. So you, but yeah. But obviously I'll keep that quiet. I won't just, honestly. But yeah, it should be an interesting one. I mean, it's a shame, as I say, that they don't just do one other flavour. But never mind. Well, unless you do something special, you could get the pineapple one from Cadbury Snack from Australia or something, and I don't know, manipulate it somehow to get it into the bar. But I don't know, that might be asking a bit much. But that'd be something you could try and do. Yeah. Oh dear. But yeah, all right, guys. Well, I think that's probably it for Stash Watch this week. Did quite a good range of stuff there. Fast food places, yeah. There's a guy doing that, isn't there, at the moment, I've seen, yes. I can't remember, it's called Rate My Takeaway or something, I think. I've seen him going around doing it. Yeah, I just don't know if I could survive if I did it, though, Isaac. That's the problem. It'd be great in theory, but in practice, it just, I struggle to manage to maintain my weight doing just this chocolate. Imagine doing full-size foods and stuff like that. Yeah. I don't know, maybe there might be a lot of people doing that now since he's been quite successful. Maybe a lot of people are doing it. They'd be just you just go and be all these people reviewing that takeaway places, just all sat outside on little on their own little table. Honestly, yeah, this is it. I'm still. It's not happened to me yet. I've not gone viral yet, unfortunately. Yeah, not yet. Never know. But to be honest with you, the subscribers and things are ticking up. It's one of those, so it's going in the positive way, and it means obviously, as I always say, it'd be great to sort of make a living off this and stuff like that. But at least it means it can still be quite, I can still connect with people and stuff like that. Like there's no chance for channels like that for him to particularly speak to individual people. There's just too many, which does make you wonder when you see some channels like if you look at Ninjas, the gaming guy. When you see his chat feed or other people who are quite big on YouTube, they're sort of, or Twitch or whatever, there's just, the chat feed's just going up so quickly. There's no way to even, for the people who are chatting to see what's going on, never mind. So I don't understand it, I don't get it. It's just too much. Like, you can put a slow-mo mode on in YouTube and stuff, but even then it would still be, because it's just, all that means is one person can't post more than one message every 10 seconds or something. But if there's a million people watching it or whatever, then it doesn't matter, does it? So yeah, team, yeah, this is it. This is it. Yeah, I mean, with me, it's just me. Obviously this, that, and the other. But of course, with the support from yourselves, the members, and all the people leaving comments and things, super chats, this, that, and the other. But yeah, obviously my friend who did the theme tune. I think I might try and do a little intro video as well, like a montage that plays behind the tune as I'm going in. I might try and do that. It's just time, so I might have to look at that. It would take a few hours to do it, and I just don't have that time really. But yeah, I'd like to try and do that. Just a little montage of just me just saying and doing things and stuff like this. Just behind it. It only need to be 5 seconds long. But it's quite, it sounds like it'd be quite easy, but it would take time to do it. Yeah, so it's an interesting one. But yeah, so there we go. Yeah, well, hopefully you're still enjoying the channel thing. I appreciate all your support, by the way, and the fact you keep coming back and having a chat and things. Always great to see you all. Really is, so I do appreciate it a lot. And as I say, the channel's sort of ticking up at a good rate, I think, because it's basically roughly probably 500 subscribers a year. I reckon I'll probably get to be 2,000 subscribers around June next year if it continues on. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't. Basically, it seems to be like that. It just continues on at a pace. So we'll see what happens, really. So yeah, so maybe then, and then I want to get to the point where it's self. What's the word? I won't say self-sufficient, self-serving, where it just continues on. Like for instance, the chat. For instance, if let's say for instance if all four of you are away or are busy, or two of you are away or are busy, then the chat sort of slows down quite a lot. I just want to the point where there'll always be people around to sort of prop it up when people aren't here, so people don't feel obliged as well. Because you might feel a bit guilty if you're not around sometimes. And things like that. And obviously Discord and things like this. Just to always to be activity. I want to get to that point really, but I don't really know what subscriber count that will have to be at. I'm not too sure, but that would be quite nice, just have sort of activity at all times, so people can just bounce off each other and stuff like this, yeah. No, thank you so much, Joe. Thank you so much. No, thank you. Yes, I'm glad you appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoy the content. It's great to be able to do. It's great that people want to see it. So it really is appreciated. And obviously, lovely comments like that, and all the likes and things like this, always means a lot. I know it's difficult for everyone, but yeah, to do all these things all the time. But TikTok, yes. The thing is, QP, a lot of people just, I don't know, I think you've just got to be lucky almost with things like TikTok, because you'll just do something silly to stand out. I don't think, or just, I don't know, I think it's quite difficult that. I think you see some people and they don't really do anything, you just talk. But then it's quite difficult just to talk sometimes about stuff, isn't it? You know what I mean? So I don't know, it's quite difficult. Yeah, it's one of those. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, thank you, Scott. Thanks, QP. Oh, yes. Yeah, thanks a lot. Yeah, it's one of those, it does take quite a lot of time, I have to say. So, I imagine you'd think it'd be quite easy, really. And it technically is on paper, but it's just the time that's needed, It takes a lot of time. You've got to really dedicate a lot of time to do it, really, and be consistent, especially when things don't work sometimes. You're rendering a video, it fails after 50 minutes rendering, so it's technically 50 minutes. And you've got it's wasted, and then you've got to do it again, because you're waiting to do something else or whatever, You get all these kind of problems, But yeah, things like this are not doing too bad. The Discord channels, I'd say put quite a lot of effort into getting that up and running, so it's ready now. Really, I don't need to ever really do anything again with it. But they keep adding some new features, which maybe I'll look into, But I don't think it's worth it really. But thank you so much. Yeah, so thank you. It's great to do the lives, great to do the different sort of levels of things and stuff like that. I was thinking of maybe going into sort of games as well, because do some game nights and things, but I don't want to spread the channel thin, because obviously it's a chocolate channel, really. I don't really want to sort of spread it thin with adding stuff that people aren't interested in. So maybe I'll start, look into another sort of channel or whatever and do that side there maybe. But then, spreading myself too thin, stuff like that, is quite difficult to keep it all up, but who knows. But yeah. But I enjoy chocolate. It's nice hearing from you all and all the different things that are coming out and stuff like that. It's quite nice to keep on top of it all. It's really good. And I say hearing all the new chocolates and things and tasting them all, doing a review, stuff like that. So yeah, I do enjoy it. But yeah, as I say, you've just got to keep the momentum up. That's the thing. Chocolate game. There is a board game called Chocolate Factory actually that I do have. Yeah, it's a good game as well. Maybe I could do a special one-off review of that or something. But yeah, you start with like Coco, and you've got like a little, not a real conveyor belt, but an abstract conveyor belt where you either do things to it and you turn it into different kinds of chocolate, whether it's bars or chocolate selections and stuff like that, or sweets or whatever, and then you have to meet orders and stuff. It's quite interesting. But yeah, but video games, I could do like communal video games, party games and stuff, but let's go on, QP, what is it? Honestly. You watch now with something there. Yes. Is the voice in our head the same as our speaking voice? It's quite random, yeah. I don't think it is. I think it's slightly different, actually. I think it is slightly different. I think because you don't hear it quite the same. But obviously, you can record yourself and hear it that way. I think it's slightly different. Having said that, I do hear myself speak quite a lot because I'm on the obviously recording it, and I play it back and I have to edit it and things. To be honest with you, I'm not too sure now you mention it. People have always said it's different, but I feel like it probably is the same when I'm listening to it back. But then maybe I've just become accustomed to it, so I'm not too sure. I'll have to try and listen out, really. But I think because your ears are here and your voice travels, through your head or whatever. I think you do pick it up slightly differently. I believe that's what I heard because I think I've heard that question before. But yeah, I think you do sound slightly differently. Yeah, I've had to get used to it, Scotty. You know, I'm always here every day I have to hear my voice now because I'm recording and editing my videos. So yeah, always hearing myself now. Yeah, every day. You know, it's one of those. So I'm not too sure now. I've got so used to it now. I'm not too sure. I'll have to. Yeah, I don't know. It's very different in your case, Joe. I see. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Mine must be different, but I don't. I must say I just don't know now. I think I've just got so used to it. But there we are. But I'm sure they did say it was different. And I say Joe says it's very different. Yeah. So what's the difference in your case, Joe? Is it just different tone and stuff? Yes. Unless, of course, you've got voices in your head which are of a different kind. In which case, you know, something like that. But yeah, yeah, you'll hear our voices lower in the head than they are. Yes, yeah. I believe the reason is because the vibration of your voice goes through your head and gets to your ears in a different way. Yeah, like Andrew says. Yeah, I believe that's what it is. That's all sound is in the end of the day. It's just vibrations. It's high pitched. Oh, yeah, it's a funny one. Yeah, it must be. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know that. Yes, yeah. Guess it's just as you say, it's just because it's arriving at your ears in a different way. I think that's it. Yeah, maybe the different. What's the word? I don't know. Like all the bass or whatever from your voice isn't quite as isn't registered as much or something like that. I'm not sure. I don't know. Yeah. Trying to think if mine sounds light, higher pitched or lower pitched. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what Jao said. If his how different his is, but yeah. I can believe that, Andrew. I can believe that. To be honest with you, the voice says they'll never bring back five senses. Yeah. Honestly. Oh dear. You never know. You never know, though. Yeah. Be positive. It'll happen. Maybe. Hopefully. You can't explain, it gets thinner when you record. Yeah. As I say, I think it's like Andrew said before, and I think it's just the fact that the vibrations, go through this way rather than just arriving through your ears, and I think that's the difference. But there we go. Yes. Oh, hello there. Yes, you're Michael from last time, weren't you? A no name from before, yes. Can't think of a name. Hello there. We're just finishing, to be honest with you. You just caught us at the last minute. But yeah, I didn't realise you were no name from a couple of weeks back. Yeah, I didn't realise, so I didn't put two and two together because obviously, but I realised when I saw the super chat log, and it was you. So yes, so thanks so much for your support, by the way. And sorry I didn't recognise you, and it's just because I had seen you before as Michael. Voorhees. But yes, there we go. Yeah. Slide hands against your face in front of your ears and speak. That's how you sound to others. You're trying to make me look silly now, QP. Is that what you're trying? So like that, you mean? That's how I sound normally. Yeah, it's definitely a different sound. Yeah, maybe you're right there. Yeah. Sounds a bit more, yes. Change the names a lot, yes. Oh, well, nothing wrong with that. Keeps it fresh. Obviously, I can't in my case because I need to keep, people need to know who I am, but for the channel. But yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I can probably believe that, Cupid. There's definitely a difference when I do that. Yeah. Yeah. Mr. Coffee, I'll do a quick summary then. Yes, I'll do a quick summary because we have missed the Maltesers Truffles Orange. Yes, lovely stuff. Missed these two Terry's Chocolate Orange, dark and exploding candy. Missed a rare find. I found these ones that were still going in. I've already reviewed them, but the cranberry Terry's Chocolate Orange is a fantastic bar. I was very lucky to find those because they've gone out of stock basically. Gingerbread Flips. Gingerbread Munchies. And two giant Grand Ferrero Rochers. Yes, massive things. Dark chocolate and regular. So we're going to compare the UK and Australian caramels. Hopefully. All these Darryl Lees as well. So there's quite a lot actually. I didn't realise I'd done this much. All these Darryl Lees. There you go. Oh, the half-time orange looks very different. It's a special Isaac request, sort of. Choco dessert pudding. Kit Kat. And then these Ferreira Rocher ones as well. Roche chocolate bars. White, dark and regular. Members review for Madras curry. And finally, Fox's Fabulous Chocolate Biscuits. Oh, see you later, Isaac. See you later. Have a good evening. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Put it palm facing out like that. You're just trying to make me look silly now, Keithy. That's all you're doing, isn't it? You maybe start doing all sorts of crazy things soon. Like that. I feel a bit more distant when I'm speaking like that. My voice sounds further away for sure. Yeah, I can believe it. Yeah, my voice does sound further away. Yeah, interesting. Interesting. Still the same but different. Yeah, it's an odd one. But yeah, take care, Isaac. Oh. I know I've got plenty of stuff there. Yes, yeah. Oh, yeah, no name. I've got plenty of stuff. I need to get it reviewed. That's the thing about building up on it. But I keep buying more and more stuff. But yeah, I think QP's just trying to make me look silly. I think that's all it is. She was saying doing all sorts of crazy, crush your eyes and I don't know, stand on your head and stuff like that. Honestly, I'm onto you, QP. I'm onto you. Honestly. Oh dear. Oh, well, there we go. Well, on that note, before QP makes you do something crazy, yeah, maybe I'd best go. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I'll believe you. Thousands wouldn't keep it. But yeah, for last time, yes, I do. It does sound different. I must admit, it does sound a bit different. Yeah, it does sound different. I'll have to check to see whether it's the same as me in my recordings. Honestly. All right, guys, that's been a great Stash Watch today. I'm really glad to see you all. It's been really good, and thanks so much for your support. Yeah, and no name, don't worry about it if you're a bit late. It's always great to hear from you, son. I appreciate your support as well. I know you do watch the channel a lot, so really appreciated. As I say, Joe as well, of course, QP. Andrew, if you're still there, I think you are, and Scotty, of course, if you're still there as well. Thanks so much for your support, and Isaac, I think it's gone already, but there we go. No, it's really massively appreciated. I'm really glad you enjoy the channel. I think it'll be look back on Friday this week. No, it won't be a live, but then there'll be obviously the live on Saturday. So yeah, hopefully I'll catch you all then. Now, take care, guys. Thanks so much once more. Have a good evening. Let me know what your chocolate antics get up to, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Oh, good stuff. Thanks, No Name. Yeah, well, hopefully I'll see you soon. I'll be live on Friday, 4 p.m. UK time. Not Friday, Saturday. Live on Saturday. 4 p.m. UK time. So hopefully I'll see you then. I'll take care, everyone. See you soon. Bye. Have a great day, evening, afternoon, or morning. Oh, thanks, no. See you then. Take care, all. Bye. Oh, I didn't do the poll, did I? I forgot to do the poll. Oh, I have to do that quickly. Honestly. See what finished. I completely forgot about that. There we go. Yeah, chocolate sauce. I'll actually copy and paste that. Can I copy and paste it into the comments? There we go, yeah. There we are. There we go. Yeah, so chocolate sauce won. Caramel second. Ice cream and marshmallow tie. I thought marshmallow might do a bit better, actually, but there we go. Yeah. Just goes to show. Oh, dear. Yeah, I completely forgot about that, actually. Completely forgot. But chocolate sauce, I thought might win, though. I thought might win. But there we are. All right, guys, take care. See you soon. Bye for now. See ya.